Hi, and a very warm welcome to today's gentle yoga class. My name is Gaia, and today we are focusing on a class that helps us relieve headaches or migraines. I'm currently going through one myself, so I figured this is actually a beautiful opportunity for me to share what I tend to do in these moments. There are no props required, and all experience levels are welcome here. All you need is yourself and your mat. And let's get started. You can begin in an easy seat, Sukhasana, or you can do this kneeling. Just find a position that works best for your body right now. We're just going to begin by stretching our neck a little bit because this is one of the areas that really tenses up when we have headaches. So we're just going to drop our right ear to our right shoulder. You can also extend the left arm down by your side, bringing the fingertips to your mat. And just taking a few nice deep breaths here. Now just look down towards your knee so that we're stretching more the side of the neck here. And with the help of your right hand, return the head back to center. Take a second, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So left ear comes down to the left shoulder. You can extend the right fingertips down to your mat. Now just turn your face down so that you're looking at your left knee. This also relaxes your trapezius, which is amazing. Really provides a lot of relaxation when we do this. And with the help of your left hand, bring your hand back up. Just take a moment here. Now interlace your hands behind your head, towards the bottom of your head, and drop your head down. Don't drop it fully, so not rolling down completely, as if you're trying to grow diagonally with your head forward and up, but also giving a nice weight from your hands so you don't even have to push. Just the weight of your hands is enough for this. And then bring your hands just a little bit higher up on your head. Breathe. Keep your shoulders nice and low here. Letting gravity do the work. Your head is still trying to grow diagonally, lengthening the back of your neck. And with the help of your hands, return your head to center. Place your right arm on top of your your left knee. Lengthen on the inhale, and then twist on the exhale, looking over your left shoulder. Taking a few nice breaths here. On your next inhale, lengthen your spine some more. And on the exhale, twist back to center. Left arm comes on top of your right knee. Lengthen your spine on the inhale. And on the exhale, twist to the right. On your next inhale, lengthen your spine. And on the exhale, come back to center. Just take a nice moment here. And then begin to roll your shoulders back, going up, back, down, forward. Just some really nice shoulder circles to release the tension here. You can go at your own pace. Might feel nice to close your eyes here. And just notice any particular tension spots you might feel as you do this movement. You don't have to do anything about them now. Just notice. And then start rolling your shoulders forward. You know, for me, my shoulders always get crunchy when I have a headache. So it's really nice to relax them. When you're ready, bring the movement to a pause. And take a moment here, maybe lengthening your spine some more. Taking a nice long inhale in and exhale out. Now bring your right palm to the mat by your side. Reach up with your left into a side bend. You can look up here. Doesn't matter how far you go, how low you go. Just getting a nice stretch in the side of our body here. And come back to center, and we'll do the same on the other side. Come to center. And just do this movement slightly more dynamically. So bending over to the right, coming back up, bending over to your left. Just keep moving, flowing in whichever rhythm your body is craving right now. Let's do one more on each side. And come to center. Bring your arms in a cactus shape. Open up through your chest as you arch, tiny back bend. And then curl in on yourself, bringing your forearms together, chin down to your chest. And again, open up on the inhale. And curl in on the exhale. Let's do two more. And gently release. Come into kneeling. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see better. We're going to do a toe squat. Bring your weight forward, tuck your toes behind you, adjust the pinkies. If this stretch is too much, you can always bring your weight forward onto your fingertips or your palms. If you are fine sitting on your heels, then do so. Lengthen your spine. Your arms can rest in your lap. Stretching the feet is another super important thing because I find that the tension from the feet can travel all the way up to our head. This is also our back fascial chain, so it does make sense that tension can travel. I find that just giving some love to the feet can make such a difference in the way that we feel. Let's take three more Lovely. Deep breaths here. Embrace your weight forward, almost as if coming into a tabletop, and just paddle out the feet. And then come sit on your heels. Bring your fingertips behind you and try to lift up your knees. It doesn't matter how far up you can bring your knees. We're just stretching now the tops of the feet a bit. You can sway slightly up and down with your knees. Try to keep your back as straight as possible here. And release. Let's come into tabletop. We're just going to do a few wrist circles. But even as we do the wrist circles, I want you to pay attention to your spine. I find that while warming up the wrists, it's so nice to actually see if I can create some length through the spine, and especially opening up to the sides. As you press into your mat and begin to roll your wrists in one direction, it doesn't matter which you start with, just pay attention to how your spine feels, how your whole back feels. Really keep your focus on the movement. See how firm you are in your back, not tense, but firm, grounded. And let's switch the direction of the circles. Return to neutral. I'm just going to walk our arms out into a puppy stretch, keeping your hips over your knees. Bring your forehead to the mat. See if you can keep a slight engagement in your core here. We really want that length through the spine, through the armpits. Make sure that there is still length in your neck so that the shoulders aren't creeping up. So even though we are stretching through our whole body here, we still have space. Two more breaths in your puppy stretch. Walk your arms in. Come to take a seat on your heels and bring your palms behind you. Reverse prayer arms in Anjali Mudra behind your back. You can also just hold yourself by the elbows here. If this is more pleasant right now, we just want to open up those shoulders a tiny bit more. So either reverse prayer arms or holding yourself by the elbows. Make sure that the shoulders are low. Your low ribs are tucked in so you're not flaring out. You're again creating length through your spine. Just a few breaths here. And gently release. Come back onto all fours. I'm going to move into thread the needle. Plant your left palm firmly on the mat. Right arm reaches up and then threads underneath. Bring the right shoulder and the right ear to the mat. You can stretch out your left arm. Make sure that your hips are centered here. I find that twists like this are so lovely to just release the tension, the pain. And it's also a nice inversion. For some reason, it's my experience that inversions really do alleviate headaches so well. So I wanted to include some for you here. Breathe nice and deep. Walk your left arm in, press up, right arm re-extends up towards the sky, and bring it back down to the mat. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Left arm reaches up, threads under the right. Rest your left shoulder and left ear on your mat. You can walk out the fingers of your right arm. Again, making sure the hips are nicely centered so that you're not falling to one side. And deep breaths. Walk the right arm in. Press up, reach up with your left. And bring it back down to the mat. Walk your arms slightly out in front of you, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. You can paddle out the feet here, bending into one knee and then the other. Really reaching up through your hips, through the tailbone, melting your chest down. Then just find some stillness in your downward facing dog. Make sure that you're nicely grounded. And see if you can bring your head and chest closer down to the mat. So really reaching in between your arms here. Just gentle swaying motions closer to your mat and back. Let's do one more. Bring your knees down to your mat. Widen the knees, big toes together. Walk your arms out in front of you into child's pose. I like to maintain some length through my arms here, but it might also feel good to bend at your elbows and create a kind of diamond shape with your arms. Just see what feels better in this moment for you. Gently roll yourself back up. Bring your knees back together. Grab a hold of your heels. Drop your head to the mat and lift your sitting bones up, rabbit pose. Just getting some traction through your spine. There isn't really that much weight on your head here. And gently return. Come back into tabletop. Press back up into a downward facing dog. Just stretching everything out. Make any movements that really feel nice for you here. And then walk your feet closer to your hands. Widen the feet towards the edges of the mat. Grab a hold of your elbows, and you can absolutely bend deeply at the knees here. Ragdoll fold. Swaying side to side. Make sure that your head is relaxed. Your spine is relaxed here. Bring your hands to your mat. Bring the feet in so that they are hip-width distance apart. Halfway lift, hands on your shins, flat back. Then fold on down. Plant your palms. Step back into your plank. You won't be here long. You can bring your knees down or do a nice little chaturanga if that feels good to you. Coming onto your belly, Sphinx pose, elbows under the shoulders, shine the chest forward, press down through the tops of your feet, through your pubic bone. Release and press back into one more child's pose. Maybe this time keeping the knees together. You can also bring your arms down by your side, facing the back. Let's take one more breath here. And gently roll on up. Come take a seat on your mat in whichever way feels good to you. I tend to not close these practices with Shavasana because that just does not feel good to me whenever I am clearing a headache. But if that is what calls to you, then please put this video on pause, do Shavasana, and come back later. If you're fine closing the practice with a nice seated meditation, then just place your palms together at the heart, taking 5 deep clearing and cleansing breaths here in your own rhythm. I want to thank you so much for joining me for this practice, and I sincerely hope that you are feeling way, way better than you did when you first came onto your mat. Thank you.